maximize those in your job with the projects that you work on and the things that you do. So, a keen knowledge of your natural talents, natural abilities, genetic skills is it is how you should be earning money and working in our society. So I'm going to go through these questions. I'm going to read each question and pause after each one of them. If you have a pen or a pencil and a sheet of paper, or you want to do it on a computer, that's fine. I'm going to go through these questions and I'll give you a little insight in how you should answer these questions as we go. This does take some time and it does take some thought, but your future depends on utilizing your natural talents in your career. You'll be happier, you'll feel more fulfilled. Every time people use their natural abilities in the service to others or in their jobs, it makes the work meaningful, it makes the work interesting, it makes the work fun. What I see in traveling around the country, especially in the Midwest and Minnesota where I live, is a lot of people are unaware of what their natural talents and skills are. Parents struggle in guiding their sons and daughters, trying to provide them with good information. Even counselors struggle with trying to coach young people and dislocated workers and people in transition as to what direction they should go in. And it's very easy. You always base your career on your natural abilities. It gives you a competitive edge and enables you to become a superstar in that particular field. So I'll start off with the questions here. And number one, do I have the ability to organize groups of people? Number two, do I have the ability to focus groups of people on a specific goal? Number three, do people naturally respect my advice? 4, do people listen carefully to what I say? 5, do people believe what I tell them? 6, can I convince groups of people to follow my lead? 7, am I able to discipline people in a supervisory role and still maintain their trust and respect? 8, can I delegate tasks to others with them having a clear understanding of what needs to be done? 9, am I able to make quick decisions by myself without feeling the need to ask for other people's advice? Number 10, do I enjoy meeting new people in person? 11, do I enjoy meeting new people over the phone? 12, am I comfortable convincing others to buy a service? 13, am I comfortable convincing others to buy a product? 14, can I put forth compelling arguments to encourage people to buy a product or service? 15, do I like to negotiate? 16, am I comfortable speaking in front of small groups of 5 to 10 people? 17, am I comfortable speaking in front of large groups, 50 to 100 people or more? 18, can I get other people to tell me the truth? 19, can I stay excited about selling a product or service? 20, do I feel very self-confident in who I am? 21, do I feel very self-confident in what I can do? 22, do I feel very self-confident in my ability to learn? 23, do people I don't know very well seem to open up and share very personal information with me? 24, am I able to feel emotionally when others are sharing their thoughts with me? 25, do I enjoy caring for senior citizens? 26, do I enjoy caring for people that are ill? 27, do I enjoy caring for disabled people? 28, do I enjoy volunteering? 29, do I enjoy sharing the things that I have with others? 30, have others often thanked me for listening to them? 31, Do I enjoy assisting others with their projects? 32. Do I enjoy assisting others in solving their problems? 33. Do I enjoy doing research if I am interested in the particular topic? 34. Do I enjoy teaching? If you answer this one yes, list the top 6 things you enjoy teaching others. 35. If you answered yes to the previous question, who do you enjoy teaching? Example, senior citizens, children, co-workers, friends. 36. Do I enjoy helping others grow spiritually? 37. Do I enjoy caring for others who are near death, such as hospice work? 38. Do I enjoy sharing my spiritual beliefs with others? 39. Do I have a strong spiritual bent to my personality? And 40. Do I enjoy learning more about spirituality? 41. Do I like to travel within the United States? 42. Do I like to travel outside the United States? 43. Would you like to live somewhere else? If yes, where? 44. Would I like to speak a language or languages other than English? If you answer yes, what languages are you interested in? Now, this set of questions goes through skilled trade type interests, technical interests. They may go fairly quickly for some of you. Others, you may really pick one of these items out and say, yes, that's an interest of mine, that's a talent of mine. So I'll run through these. Question 45. Do I like to work with factory machines, such as CNC machines, mechanical robots, etc.? Do you like to operate the machines, repair, design, build, or modify? Those questions are very important because a person that may want to operate a machine may not necessarily be concerned about repair or design or modification. So a question like that, you have to be specific. It's not just that I like factory machines, but what is it you might like about them? Operation, repair, design, build, modify. Be specific in your answers. 46. Do I like to work with vehicles? Again, a specific set of questions as a subpart of that question. So, do I like to work with vehicles? Now, here's the series of questions. Do you like to operate, repair, design, build, race, paint, or modify? All of those questions need to be answered in regard to that. Question 47. Do I like to work with equipment? If yes, what type? Again, operate, repair, design, build, or modify. Question 48. Do I like to work with computer hardware? Again, if yes, what type? And then the sub-questions. Repairing hardware, designing hardware, building hardware, modifying hardware. 49. Do I like to work with computer software? Sub-questions. Operate, repair, design, build, modify. Question 50. Do I have computer software skills? If yes, make a list of all your computer skills. 51. Can I weld? Again, if yes, what type of welding? 52. Can I do metal fabrication? If yes, what type? 53. Can I play a musical instrument? If yes, what type? 54. Can I teach others how to play an instrument? If you answer yes, what type? 55. Can I repair or tune instruments? 56. Can I sing? Yes, what style? Can you teach others to sing? 57. Can I dance? If yes, what style? And can you teach others? 58. Can I cook? If yes, what type of cooking? 59. Do I enjoy cleaning and organizing? If you answer yes, what do you like cleaning or organizing? Warehouse, factory, your home, garage, basement, shed? Question 60. Am I skilled in roofing? What type? 61, am I skilled in siding, windows? What type? 62, am I skilled in legal matters? What type? 63, am I skilled in carpeting? What type? 64, am I skilled in electrical work? What type? 65, am I skilled in inspecting? What type? 66, am I skilled in cabinet making or woodworking? What styles or types? 67, am I skilled in tree service? What skills? 68, am I skilled in gardening? What type? 69, am I skilled in farming? What type? 70, am I skilled in painting? What styles or types? 71, am I skilled in road or driveway work? What type? 72, am I skilled in masonry or concrete work? What type? 73, can I drive commercial vehicles? Again, what type? 74, am I skilled with weapons? What type? What skills? 75, am I skilled with locks or security systems? What type? 76, can I sew? What styles? 77, very key question here. Of all the things I can do, what am I really good at? Make a list of your top 5 skills. 78, do I enjoy garage sales? 79, do I have knowledge about antiques? What styles or eras? 80, do I have a good driving record? 81, do I like animals? What kinds? 82, do I like training animals? What kinds? What type of training? 83, can I skillfully operate machinery or equipment? What machines? What equipment? 84, am I good at working with children? And if you're good at working with children, is it teaching, caring for, entertaining? And also, what ages of children do you enjoy working with? Question 85, am I good at working with teenagers? Again, teaching, caring for, entertaining, and what specific age ranges of teenagers? 13 to 14, 16 to 18, what ages? 86, are there any specific groups of people I enjoy working with?
What's good,
An
Benny?
ethnic group, an
All is
age
good.
group, a gender group. Can you pick out a
How are you?
specific group of people that you seem to connect with easier than other people? 87, am I good at any particular sport? 88, do I have any specific sports skills or specialty training? 89, in any sport, what do you enjoy? Teaching, coaching, playing, training? Question 90, do I have any accounting skills? Again, if so, what type? Invoicing, small business, CFO, taxes? 91, very key question. What are all the hobbies that I have had throughout my life? Make a list since you were a little kid, 6, 7, 8 years old to your current age. Make a list of all the hobbies you've ever had throughout your life. Question 92, what types of things can I learn quickly and easily? 93, what do I seem to have a special knack for? Question 94, again, a key question. Thinking back in my past, what have I done that seemed very easy for me, but difficult for other people? Question 95, what tasks can I perform exceptionally well? 96, again, a key question. Thinking back into my past, what have others praised me for that I considered routine? Oftentimes people are blind to some of their natural talents, but other people can spot them in that individual. So that question is very important. You may think it's a routine thing that anybody can do it, but if other people have made a comment about that or spotted that, that's a key insight into your natural talent. Question 97, looking back into my past, have people ever made comments like these? You're really good at this, or you're a natural at this, or that's amazing, how did you do that? What were they referring to? What is it you were doing? Question 98, do I have scientific or analytical
homework,
ability?
doing some research.
99, do I have writing skills?
Getting ready to cook
Again,
something
what type?
get my
Fiction
body right,
stories,
get my mind
poetry, technical writing. Question 100, is my body suited to a certain line of work? Like maybe you're a man and you're 6'7" and 300 pounds and really built. Well, something like football might be a naturally suited line of work to someone that is gifted with that type of large muscular genetic frame. So that's what I'm looking for that question. Do you find your style of body is suited to something? My two daughters are both when they were younger gymnasts and then in high school, and if you look at the body of a female gymnast, you know, they're a certain body type, they're a certain body style. They all look similar to each other when they're in the high school and middle school ranks. You don't usually see a very tall, say 6'3", you know, lean, lanky female in gymnastics. Their body is not naturally suited to it. They're too slender, too tall. You know, someone with that type of body may be very well suited to playing basketball or some other type of sport. So if you watch athletes, both male and female, many times you will notice that there's a certain genetic body type or style that is very well suited to a particular sport. So that's what I'm getting at with that question. Question 101, what things have I been trained to do? Question 102, can I craft or make things? And if you answer yes to this one, what types of things can you craft, make, or build? Make a list. Question 103, considering everything in life, what interests me the most? This is a very key question. Again, make a list of all the things you've been intensely interested in throughout your life. Question 104 deals with your mother. What were my mother's hobbies throughout her life? Think back for your mother. What were all the things she had as hobbies throughout her life? Question 105, what were my mother's mental aptitudes? Did your mother have any specific mental abilities or mental skills or aptitudes? And question 106, did my mother seem to have any special skills as a teenager and then as an adult? Question 107 deals with your father. What were your father's hobbies throughout his life? Question 108, what were my father's mental aptitudes? And question 109, did my father seem to have any special skills as a teenager and then as an adult? A little bit of research might be required on your part to
talking about the verses. Yeah, that verses was lit. It was super big for the West Coast. Feel me? Like I always tune into like the verses posts, you know what I mean? Like when they be serving the verses, like I always tune into the hashtag.
Answer those last 6 questions dealing with the teenage years and childhood years of your mother and father. But those questions are key in determining if you inherited any natural talents, either mental aptitude.
said the ones before who upset you. Oh, okay, you talking about those posts. Just man, just sharing my opinion on like today's society, you feel me? And like and how people just be maneuvering really. Um, yeah, like it's just like to me, like this is not how I grew up. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how old you are, but for me, at the age that I'm at, the, like the things that I'm seeing today, this is not what I grew up seeing. You know what I mean? So I feel the need to speak about it because um, if I don't, who will? You feel me? Who's gonna speak about it? You feel me? Because right now, I don't really see nobody else speaking about it. Like the truth though, like the real truth. And everybody knows it, but like ain't nobody saying nothing. It's like we all know damn well that this is not how we grew up. You feel me? This is not how, like, this is not normal. You feel me? Like, none of this activity is normal. Basically, is like what I'm getting at. So, yeah, so me and you the same age. You feel me? So, it's like, this is not normal. I don't care how people try to shape it or, you feel me, try to make it seem normal. Like, it's not. Yeah.
Or physical abilities from either your mother or your father. Obviously, I ran through those questions very quickly in doing this natural talent and skills test, but I wanted you to have all of the questions so that you can think about those questions, put as much information down on paper as you can think of or on your computer in regard to each of those questions. And in the next session, I'm going to go through a general interpretation of what your answers mean.
Okay. That's good, as you should, as you should. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, no, you already know.
Welcome to the Power Mind System Part 2, How to Align Your Natural Talents with a Career. In this session, I'm going to talk about the interpretation of the Natural Talent and Genetic Skills Test. So I'm going to go by the sets of questions or question numbers that you were just exposed to in the natural talent and genetic skills test session, where I went through the 106 questions for you. Question numbers 1 through 8 deal with the ability to manage projects or lead people or supervise other people. So jobs like project manager, a leadership position, team lead, cell leader, all of those types of jobs, you would need to utilize the skills that were mentioned in questions 1 through 8. So if you answer those yes, 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 that's the type of work and type of career and type of job you should be in or looking for or striving to achieve. Question number 9 was a very interesting question. The ability to make decisions by yourself without feeling the need to ask other people's advice. That's a key leadership trait, the ability to make decisions on your own. Not that you should never solicit other people's advice, but if you're confident that you can lead people and make decisions without needing to consult everybody, that is a key leadership trait. Questions 11 through 13 deal with sales and marketing and negotiating and customer service. So when I say sales, don't just limit your thinking to selling shoes or selling cars. That particular skill could also be in the concept of selling ideas and selling principles. A politician has to have those skills. They have to be able to convince people to take action and vote for them and persuade them to their ideals and concepts. If you're in marketing, you need to persuade people to buy a certain product or service. So that sales skill is easily transferable to a lot of different areas, not just selling retail. Questions 14 through 19 deal with the concept again of sales, purchasing, negotiating. Lawyers also have to have the skills that are mentioned in those particular questions. Also, possibly a teacher, teaching people, counselors, human resources in dealing with people on a daily basis and interviewing. Just trying to get some ideas out there for you to think about if you answered positively to those questions. Questions 20, 21, and 22 deal with how you feel about yourself and your abilities. If you answered no to all 3 of those questions, you really need to do some self-analysis and self-assessment, because you really lack a lot of core skills to succeed. So the entire PowerMind system, and especially my book Superconscious Power, would help those of you that may have answered 20, 21, and 22 negatively. 2 of the 3 negative, or 3 of the 3 negative. Questions 23 through 26 deal with counseling certain types of people at certain stages of life. Questions 27 and 28 and 29 deal with the concept of sharing, being able to work specifically with specific types of people. Many people have an unknown skill that they can just really get along with a certain age group of people, or certain people of ethnic backgrounds or religious backgrounds. If you feel yourself able to connect emotionally with a specific group of people, that is also considered a natural talent and a natural ability, because everybody can't do that. Questions 31 and 32 deal with assist functions. Rather than being the supervisor, manager, or leader, questions 31 and 32 deal with someone that likes to operate behind the scenes, maybe office or administrative, assisting other people. Those are the assist functions. Some people feel more comfortable in those types of roles rather than the leadership role. 33, interesting question. What do you enjoy doing research on? If you enjoy doing research on a certain topic, that gives you huge insight into a natural talent or natural ability. Same with question 34. If you like teaching other people certain topics, what are they? Is there anything in common in your answers to question 33 and 34? As we move further into this interpretation, I want you to be thinking about if there's any theme that seems to be coming through over and over again as you went through this natural talent test. If you see the same concept popping up over and over and over again, well, that's a strong indicator that those are areas of natural talent and skill for you. So whenever you can see something in common between multiple answers throughout this test, that's what you're looking for. Is there a common theme or thread?
It was popping. Hot. I didn't have it too hot. It was just pop, 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 pop. I mean, it sounded like the 4th of July in here just now. Man. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful.
To your natural talents and abilities. Questions 36 through 40 obviously deal with spirituality and religion. Perhaps you have a natural interest in that particular topic. That could give you some insights into possible career choices. Questions 41 through 44 deal with travel and languages and dealing with people from other countries. Maybe that, again, is a specialized skill or talent that you have that can be uncovered. Questions 45, and a lot of these going through the technical skills, the machinery, the repair, the instruments. Is there something in that set of questions that just really pops out to you? I met a gentleman not long ago, and on the instruments question 53 and 54 and 55, I mean, he had multiple natural talents and skills. He could play certain instruments, he could tune instruments, he could teach other people how to play instruments, but his real specialty was the piano. And then his secondary skill was the guitar. So just really had a narrow focus on really a lot of knowledge about pianos and guitars. So again, another possible area for natural talent and natural ability, your interest and your skill set. And let me tell you, everybody's not good at instruments. And some of you might already know that. They're tone deaf, they don't have the right hearing genetically to be able to, do music and play music and tune instruments. So that is a natural talent and natural ability, which could be capitalized on in a career. as we get into question 81 and 82, the concept of animals, very interesting set of questions there. Perhaps a veterinary field or a training field. Again, depends on the type of animals that you might have an ability to work with or to train or to care for. Very interesting set of questions. I met a guy in one of my recareering workshops, and he didn't have much for skills or abilities almost on the entire test, but he wrote a bunch of notes for questions 81 and 82 that he really disliked animals. That was, he made some special notes on there. Never had a pet, did not like animals, was really averse to all types of animals. And he wanted to know, what type of career he should go into, and there was precious little for me to go on as he did this test, and I helped him interpret it one-on-one. But that kind of stood out in my mind, and I said, well, since you have this almost negativity toward animals, I said, why don't you think about pest control? I said, then you have a common interest with a person that wants to get rid of an animal or a pest. And it was kind of interesting. You almost saw the light bulb go off in this guy's head. He got all excited about that, and within 6 months he was working for a pest control agency. And then he sent me an email and he said, Mike, I don't like insects either. So then he got licensing and training in pesticides and things like that. So he's capitalizing on his aversion toward animals and insects by being a person that eradicates them. Thought that was kind of an interesting scenario. He's happy with it.
You said, did you at least get the woman's number? You know what I know, the majority of people are fluid. Majority of people are very fluid nowadays. Nah, like I didn't even get her number. I didn't even ask for her number. Yeah, like I just asked if she had a boyfriend, and she was like, what? A boyfriend? Like, what is that? Like, it was like, wow. Yes, man. I guess so. Is it? Nah, man. It's. I don't know if it's something in the water. It's something. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? But it's something going on. There's something going on. But yeah, like I said, like I didn't tell her that she shouldn't have a girlfriend. Like I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? Much respect. Like, but yeah, like I said, I don't like I don't really care. I'm just saying like this is not how I grew up. You feel me? Oh yeah, it's definitely yeah, it's definitely some new music. Man, my interface just crashed on me. This thing right here, it just crashed on me like yesterday. So I gotta take that. I'm about to take that to the shop. As soon as I get done eating, I'm about to take that into to the shop and see if they could fix it. If they can't fix it, then I'm really have to hook up that stuff in the back for sure. But man, I'm hoping they could fix it. If they can, then I'm not even gonna play around with it. I'm gonna just start recording everything that I got written down, just get it all out, and yeah, just go from there. So yeah, man, we just maneuvering accordingly. But I'm about to log off here and get my mind right, get my body right, and yeah, take care of that business and just get back to it. So, but I'll tap in with you though in a minute.